going to try something different today. I'm going to give you a peek behind the curtain. I'm going to have a one-on-one workout live with me today. So, if you don't know, I am a custodian in a school system. So over the summertime, I do custodial work around each school. So this week, I'm at a middle school that has access to this little gym. There's all the equipment. It's not arranged or it's not put out, but we improvise. And I'll show you how I do that. You could bring your workouts. All right, so I want to show that there shouldn't be any barriers between you and your workouts. You should be able to adapt easily and figure out workouts on the fly. So right now, I'm on my 15-minute break, and I'm just going to put together really quickly. And yeah, the format's pretty simple. You'll see as we go along, but I always do a warm-up, and my warm-up consists of 3 sets of pull-ups and 3 sets of push-ups. Very simple, very straightforward. Hopefully this framing is okay. Let me take a look. All right, well, move it a little bit. There we go. So that bar's a little high, but I could barely reach it. I can't jump that much, but I could reach it. So I'm gonna try not to make this thing scratch. All right, here we go. Do a little stretch. See if I can clip it on my shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna try to upload more consistently. I really want to get more lives because I think going live is a good way to show that I'm not perfect and I make mistakes just like anybody else. But I also think it's good to show that you could always adapt as you go, regardless of where you are. You could kind of learn to bring workouts to you as opposed to going out of your way to find your workouts, if that makes sense. So I don't have a gym membership, and it's not only because I have access to these mini gyms in these schools, but even before I worked here, I didn't have a gym membership. Now I have a gym in my my basement, but even before that, you figure out how to make workouts wherever you are. So I focused a lot on calisthenics, body weight stuff. But all right, I'm gonna keep yapping if I don't get started here. Let's do it. All right, starting off with pull-ups. Hopefully there's no scratching here. Gotta get a running start. Okay. I heard the bell there, but 10 seems to be my number right now at the moment. I really try to focus on full range of motion. Try not to get half reps. But my biggest thing here is I'm trying to improve on my range and my mobility. I really am trying to focus on the quality over the quantity because I want to try to get my chest to the bar as much as I can. I can't quite get there yet. I also want to strengthen my back more so I could get that little bit extra that I need. So I'm going into the push-ups now. Let me grab the mat. See. Okay. All right. So yeah, so basically this video or this channel even is really, I just want to help the beginner. I want to help the beginner get into exercising, get into their health. Check the framing, make sure we're good. Bear with me, guys. It's the first time I'm doing this, and even if nobody watches this, I still showed up and I'm still putting in the reps to get better. So that's what it's all about for every facet in life. Excuse me. All right. Got my rest in, and I usually aim for 3 sets of 33, last set being 34. My OCD kicks in. Okay, I need 100 push-ups total. All right, so let's do this. Gonna be checking the battery on my mic. Try to get full range of motion. So, 30. Whew. 1, 32. Okay. Whew. All right, shake it off. So that's 1 set of my warm-up done. My rule of thumb is always like 3 sets. Yeah, 3 sets. And for the warm-up, I've always kind of done the same things. But maybe that's my problem too. Maybe I could start expanding on it. But, like anything in life, staying consistent could be hard sometimes. That's what it's all about, right? That's why we're all here. And I'm still learning every day too. I got to keep moving, otherwise I'll just keep going on tangents. All right, let's do it. Set number 2. Okay. I'm really trying to learn how to do muscle ups too. Once again, I used to be able to, but that was a long time ago. I used to train for the American Ninja Warrior style training, like a lot of body weight, a lot of pulls. But I'll get back there eventually. I'm following this guy on Instagram. I think his name is Adam. Professor Pull-Ups is his Instagram name, and he does all these tutorials for proper muscle up form, and so I'm trying to practice that. Maybe my issue is I got to do more negative, which is like the opposite motion. All right, push-up set number 2. Let's do it. I did a video last year. It was a 5-minute challenge, 100 push-ups, 50 pull-ups in 5 minutes. I just barely came short each time. I did it twice. You check out the description for that if I remember to put the link there. But either way, it's in the channel. But the point is, you could go fast, but if you're a beginner, quality is always better. Take your time with it. Don't rush it. Don't rush the progress. You'll get there eventually. Money. Okay. Yeah, if anything else, hopefully these workouts inspire you to try it out, inspire you to start your own workouts daily whenever you can. Really doesn't have to take long. And you figure out ways to make it enjoyable. Normally I listen to music or like a YouTube video or something, but I'm going to start slowly doing these lives to kind of switch it up a bit and hopefully inspire others along their journeys, because that's what I want to do. I know I'm made to do this. Oh, man. Okay. All right, come on. Set 3. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, all done with those. One more set of push-ups. Then we'll go into the main circuit. I'll explain when we get there. In case you're wondering too, like, I haven't changed up my style that much. I've been working out semi-consistently since I was 14 years old. I'm 34 now. So that's 20 years. 20 years of trying different things, learning different things. So it takes time. But really, the main thing you got to know is, like, simple is the best way. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. As long as you show up and just do it. Let's finish these. Let's finish up this warm-up. Whew. 14 more. All right, thanks. See, like, I never used to fatigue this fast, but that's the thing, is like, I've been slacking on these workouts lately. I've been focusing more on running. So it's a constant balancing act. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. As you may not know, but like, if you follow me on my other videos, I'm training for my first marathon. And that's in October. So because of that, my standard weight training and strength training has fallen off a bit. But this is another reason why I want to do these lives, is it holds me accountable. All right, we're all done with those. Let's go here. All right. Now, like I said before, the little section here. See how it's not taken out, but it's all good. We improvise. All right, so let me see if I can position it better. Like right here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Put the mat here. Yeah, right here will work. So I picked 3 exercises. I try to make them compound exercises, which basically means as groups as possible. Essentially, that's like multi-joint movements. Okay, so like a bicep curl would be like a single joint because it's just elbow, as opposed to like a like a side lateral raise. Yeah, lateral raise to like a press. Or if you go here, okay, you get the idea. I explained that horribly, but it's a multi-joint. You'll see what I mean. I can't talk, but I could show it. See, this is why I'm doing this. I suck at it right now, okay? But I showed up and I'm doing it. All right. So let me try to think here. Let's do some renegade rows. Grab some dumbbells. Let's see. That's the problem. It's like these dumbbells aren't that heavy. Yeah, that's all right. Just do what you can. You could always figure out ways to make it more challenging. As long as I get it in to some extent. A subpar workout is better than no workout. All right, make sure the framing's good. I'm notorious for that. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. So renegade rows, push-up position. If you need to start from the knees, you can. Typically, you keep your abs tight. You row it in tight to your body, each side. Push up. When you do it, try not to open up your chest. Try to do the anti-rotation. This is why your abs need to be tight. Just moving through my shoulder and elbow. Set number one. Woo. And then let's grab a something heavier. Let's see. See, that's the thing, is there's not much heavy stuff around here. Okay, well, maybe I could use this then. Look outside the box here. Let's see. Okay, this will work, maybe. Might not be enough tension, but we'll find out very soon. All right, here's another example of a compound exercise. So you grab a band if you have access to one. If not, you could use dumbbells, or you could even just use no weight to start. Okay, see if this will even work. How much does this even stretch? That much. All right. Okay, that'll work. So I'm here, hammer grip, squat down, press up. That's also an option. If you have a weight, you'll feel the resistance at the bottom more. It all depends on what you're using. Like here, obviously, if the band is slacked, there's no resistance. So I'm not really feeling it here, besides the weight being in the squat. But if it, feel it more down here. That's more advanced stuff. You get the idea. Just get the workout in, just get the movement in for now. That's all you need to know. Maybe you could see how it was compound, because it worked the whole body. So there's that. So I got that. Let's see. Maybe we could do an ab one. Ab exercise. Let's try this ab wheel. Maybe if you have a gym membership or have access to a gym, or even if you have one of these at home, this is a good option. So basically my programming for today, this was my leg exercise. That was my upper body. That's what I'm trying to do today. I'm trying to kind of evenly get everything as much as I can. Some days are better than others though. But that's the idea anyway. You want to try to work your full body, especially if you're just starting out. It's better to do multiple full body workouts and split it, as long as you give your body the appropriate rest. But this is all stuff you learn over time. All right, here we go. All right. So the idea is to kind of shift your weight and maintain tension in your abs as much as you can throughout the whole movement. 3. All right. So I mainly aim for about 8 to 10, 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets. Very easy, very basic. Maybe not easy, but simple is the word. As you can see, like, it doesn't take much. I'm sweating like a pig already. But it's well worth it. That was set number 1. Almost done though. 2 sets left. That's all it is. Doesn't have to be a long time. Anybody could find 15 to 20 minutes in their work day, in their busy day. All right, let's do it. Set 2. Let's go. All right. Oh man, I gotta open the door. Oh, of course, somebody's mowing the lawn out there. It'll be too loud, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's fine. I know I'm probably talking to myself right now, but it's fine. Even if nobody watches, like, I still want to do this. Kind of like my own personal, like, journal entries, you know? Oh, man. Here we go. Set 2. Some people choose to, like, run a timer for their breaks, for their rest periods. I kind of feel it out. Personal preference, of course. Let's do it. Oh. This band is a little awkward. I'm gonna feel it out. There we go. Okay. The good thing about bands too is, like, rather than find another one with, like, more tension, all you could do is just choke up on it. That's all you have to do. Automatically adds more tension. So now it's heavier at the top anyway, because that's how bands work. All right, here we go. All right. Ab wheel. Let's do it. Set number 2. Going by fast now. Whew. All right, let's go. Just like that, 1 set left. Okay, last set. Let's do it. Please. Let's go. You could also switch up the grip too. It's one motion. One motion. Try not to pause, in other words. Okay. Ah, I'm dying. The heat. Whew. Whew. Feels good though. All right, let's go. Finish strong. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Every rep counts. 1, 2. All right, that's it. Me today, guys. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next workout.